Hey everybody, it's Chris with Xano. We had a customer reach out on the Xano community and ask how they could easily return items that are not present in a list. So the test scenario we have here is essentially a user table with a courses table, and we want to find all of the courses that user is not enrolled in. I want to show you a couple of different methods on how we can achieve that. So in Xano, let's take a look at our database tables. The first is our users table. We have two users. We have Chris and Michael. Chris is enrolled in Awesome Course 3 and Awesome Course 2, and Michael is enrolled in another course, Awesome Course and Awesome Course 2. Let's go to our courses table. All we have in here is course name, and the users table, the courses ID. This is a list of table references to the courses table. There are a couple of different ways that you can go about this. I'm going to walk you through both of them. So let's take a look at the first method. So in our function stack, very simple, one step, we are querying the courses table. All the magic here is happening in joins, evals, and custom queries. So first, let's take a look at our joins. And if you're not familiar, what a join allows you to do is essentially take two tables and smash them together in various ways. That will allow us to perform conditionals on values that are referenced in the table that we are querying. Now let's take a look at what the difference is between an inner join, a left join, and a right join. An inner join is where you can combine two tables based on if they have two of the same properties. So in our example, we have a users table with course IDs, and those course IDs are also present in the courses table. A left join will return a complete set of rows from the left table. If those values are not present in the right table, those will be null. And then a right join is just a reverse of the left join. We're joining the right table with the left table. And if there's no match, the left side will contain null values. So in this example, the first join is an inner join, joining the users table. Remember, we're querying courses, so we're doing an inner join with users. And our conditional for that is whether or not the user ID equals the authorized user ID. We have authentication enabled on this endpoint. Our second join, we are joining the list of course IDs that the user is subscribed to. So when you have a list, you can kind of think of it in a manner of speaking as its own table within a table. And it's really easy to visualize that if we actually look inside. So you can see we have another table view here that we use when we're looking at the courses that the user is subscribed to. So we can then utilize that in a join. So we are joining the courses ID that the user is subscribed to. And this time we're utilizing a left join because we want to compare the courses that the user is subscribed to with all of my course IDs. If the user is not subscribed to a course, that value will be null. Remember that. So our conditional is where the user courses ID equals the course ID. And then what we've done is we've added an eval. Now, if you're familiar with add-ons, an eval is kind of similar in that it lets you return values from a referenced table. In my eval, I am returning the user courses ID, which comes from our join. This is the join that's checking whether the user course ID is in the course table. And we're just returning that in the result. And then finally, we have a custom query. Which of those user course IDs are null? Because we want to find the courses that the user is not subscribed to. Because of the joins we have set up, those will be null. So we want to only see those null values. So let's go ahead and let's pick a user here and let's run this. So you can see it says that Chris is not subscribed to course 1 and course 4. And if we go to our database table, we can see that Chris is subscribed to course 3 and course 2. So our results are accurate. We get exactly what we want. Let's go ahead and run this for Michael. So we should be returned a single course because Michael is subscribed to 3 of them. And there it is. Let's take a look at another way that you could go about doing this. This one is a much simpler approach. However, it is multiple steps. So the first thing we're doing is we are just getting a single user record based on the authorized user ID. And then in the second step, we are querying the courses table, and we just have a custom query that says, is this course ID not in the list of course IDs coming from that user record? If we run this, let's pick a user, we get the same results. Let's go ahead and run it with our other user. And again, exactly what we want. Both approaches here are totally valid. It's really just what's easier for you. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope this helps you get an idea of how you can return items that are not present in a list. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them down in the comments below. Visit us in support chat inside Xano or at the Xano community. Like and subscribe for more Xano content, and we will see you in the next one.